Hello, everyone. Happy to see you all, and thank you for joining us today, as usual, Wednesday, on our live webinar session, where we're going to talk about new upcoming integrations with Shopify and Lightspeed. Hello, Amit. I'm happy to see you. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good, Mike. Happy to see you as well. Okay, guys are joining. Let's wait. And if somebody wants to say hi, they can write in the chat box.
As usual, guys. Yeah, let's introduce you. Tell where are you where are you calling? Where are you joining this webinar today? What do you expect to see? What the knowledge you're gonna get from today's webinar? And probably maybe you have some clients who are waiting for this integration, particularly because as I know, and I'm 100% sure that a lot of people are awaiting our integration with Lightspeed. One of the popular point of sale system has more popularity in Canada instead of States. But as I know, in States also a lot of businesses use Lightspeed as their point of sale system. It's, I'm gonna say, very convenient, very simple, easy to use. I love it so far. I spent almost a week playing with this point of sale while I'm testing our integration, and it looks pretty much easy, convenient, and straightforward. I love it so much.
Great.
Hi, Clark. Clark from Texas. Thanks for joining us. Which city in Texas are you joining today? Woodstock. Hi, Jose. Happy to see you here. More people joining. We will wait just like a couple of minutes and we're going to start. While we're waiting, Amit, could you please tell a bit about how we did our previous workshop and tell what we are cooking for the next week?
Yeah, actually, last week, I think it was in November mid, we did a workshop for 2, 3 days. And I think it was great. Great workshop, great guys who joined us as well. And they are part of some of them, they paid for the annual. They're part of the private community as well. And we will be doing many things on the private community very soon. We will start doing it. We are cooking something for you as well. And I think in this month as well, we are planning to do it. Right? The date will be 10th, 11th, and 12th. And it will be very different this time as well. But I think the promotions will be there as well. Be a part of it. Do join us. It will be a 1 hour session, and we will be introducing something big this time. Right, Mike? So let's see.
Yes.
Let's see.
Yes.
And
Yes.
it was seriously a great experience as well. Last month, we are just overwhelmed by the response that we received from that particular workshop. So let's see. We are planning to do it every month for you guys. So just we will keep on floating all the information to you very soon about it. Yeah, Mike. Anything you want to add as well?
Yeah, definitely. I have something to add. Greg saying that I never got the reply for the day 3 of the workshop. Where can I find it? Greg, thank you so much for highlighting it. Definitely, let me please send this as a follow up, especially for you. After this webinar, I will send you the reply, as well as you will be able to find the link and the password of this recording in our school community, free school community, school.com/BoomerangMe. Welcome to join, free to use, free to join, with a lot of educational information, as well as my free course about this platform and about how to start digital agency from scratch and grow to $10,000 monthly recurring revenue over 2 months with this product. Welcome to grab it. And welcome to watch the third day. Third day was the major one with the most important information. We prepared the very important things for the last day, as well as we do next week. Guys, I just do not want to unveil all the features and all the information and data we're preparing for the next workshop. It will be 2 times more informative, 2 times more helpful, and 2 times more actionable than the previous one, because we are learning as you as well while we're doing workshop over the webinar and etc. It's the journey for us as well, and we do our best as our team currently to prepare all the materials and make it as fruitful as possible for you guys to just copy our strategies, implement it for your agency, and hit all the goals that you set up in front of you for the next year with this product. Just want to actually spread the one seed about what we're going to talk next week. We are currently working a lot to improve our AI copilot Richie. Richie currently helps you to generate more leads, do email outreach to your potential clients, and book an appointments for you even while you sleep. Currently, we are cooking Richie 2.0 with more features, with more possibilities, with more accuracy in terms of scraping data and collecting the leads, and more smartest things in terms of AI right under the hood of this new product. And I'm gonna say just one thing. It's out of topic of today's webinar, of course. I'm sorry. It's just Richie, after this update, will work exactly like your traditional sales development representative, but Richie will not sleep. Richie will not be sick. Richie will not actually give up on the work. Richie will work like a robot because he it is, and deliver your results predictably, scalably, even while you sleep. This is AI coworker. It's not anymore a tool. It's a person. It's an AI person who will work for your agency to help you succeed as fast as possible. Do not want to spend a lot of time. It's a topic for our workshop. I just want to make sure that you are so excited as I am, because I am so much excited about that. And definitely next week we're going to deep dive into that. It will be not translated. It will be not stream it on our platforms like YouTube. It will be an internal and private chat over the Zoom. Welcome to register, and we will notify you about this workshop over the email. Please stay in touch and check our emails in your favorite inbox. So I think it's a time to start presenting the new integration for Shopify. If you don't mind, I'm gonna start from this one because of first of all, I love Shopify as a product. They are doing amazing job in terms of functionality, API, developer documentation, possibilities. You can do everything with your Shopify store over the API. And the one thing that I love most of all, it's they have and they are growing their local point of sale system, makes it easy to use as an online, as an offline at the one time, which is really amazing opportunities for local businesses to sell digitally and traditionally offline at the same time with the same product line, with the same prices. And we can support those sellers with one general promotion and loyalty program, which could work as online as offline at the same time without any problems. And your clients will be able to use loyalty cards for Apple Wallet and Google Wallet to actually do loyalty program for their Shopify stores on steroids. It means with push notifications, with different loyalty mechanics, with most really functionable features that we have in this product. Because I'm gonna say currently we have more than others loyalty mechanics in the product at the one time. So Shopify, this is my demo store, and I already integrated this store with my demo account. As you know, go to cars, my favorite demo stand for the presentations, and I'm gonna walk you through all the steps that you need to go through to set up new integration with BoomerangMe. What I mean by the new integration, two important things to make you sense about this topic. The previous integration that we released something about 6 months ago, it was a native original integration with Shopify that could works only under our brand. You could find BoomerangMe application in Shopify App Store, install this application, sign in your BoomerangMe account, and add some widget on your Shopify store. Currently, it's a completely white label integration. This is the very important. You asked about this for the whole 6 months. How can we set up the integration but under our brand? Currently, you can do that. And I will walk you through all the setup process and we will set up this white label integration today. Second thing is, previously we allow you to set up only the cashback mechanic because it's only one supported mechanic for the native integration. It's only one mechanic that you could implement with the native features of your Shopify store. Currently, you could use 4 loyalty mechanics to choose from: cashback, rewards, discount, and stamps you could create for your Shopify store. If you want to reward your customers with the stamps, you can. If you want to provide classical discount, you can. If you want to do rewards like Starbucks does, you can. Currently, it's not a bummer, it's not a roadblock. You have more flexibility to cover actually even any loyalty idea and any loyalty strategy for your clients with this product setup. So from talking, speaking to actions, let's set up this integration view together. This is my demo stand with Shopify, and all we need to do to set up the integration, we gonna do to the apps section here and push the button apps and settings. Technically, we need to create the custom application in our Shopify store to get access to webhooks and API to send the data in between of the platforms to make this integration actually works. We have classical, it means, original native application from their app store. We can push the button, develop apps, and we could create an app with demo name like go to cards demo app. Create an app. Wait a bit. While we're waiting, I just gonna say that we created all the technical documentation and step by step, easy to actually follow instructions on our knowledge base, docs.boomerangme.cars. I will show you a little bit after. And you can just follow those instructions to set up the same integration like I do currently for you. We have to provide permissions for this integration to get access to certain steps and fields in Shopify database. For example, of course, we need to get access to their customers' data, like write and read customers. Okay, uh, definitely because of we're gonna work with orders, we need to read and edit orders. We need to get access to order editing and to orders in general, of course. And we need to work with refunds. Refunds, it's I just forget. I need to clarify the name of this API endpoint in their documentation. And to do so, I open in our knowledge base, docs.boomerangme.cards, scrolling down to the integrations and find Shopify integration here. So this is the native one. Mm-hmm. 1 second. This one, Shopify POS. So we need to do access to customers, orders, products, and returns. Yes, correct. Go to this tab, find returns in search, write and read, and last one, to products because we're gonna get access to their product catalog to be able to proceed transactions only for certain SKUs. For example, if we want to reward our customers for buying only coffee or buying only burgers or buying only, some pillows from our website, okay, we can do that. We will set up this mechanic currently right now. Write products and read products, we're gonna mark here. So this is all 4 data points that we have to get access to. We select them here, push the button save, saving this application. It took some time long, but it's not a big deal in general. Configuration saved and all is good. Checking this application, and the last thing that we need to do is push the button install an app, install. And this application, custom made, that we created with you together for a couple of minutes, installed in our current Shopify web store currently. All we need to do right now is to just reveal this token. This token, reveal it only by once. We have to copy and store this properly, because if you lose it, you have to create this integration again. Just take it in mind, please. So application is created, and the last thing that we need to do, we need to go to the notifications and create the webhook that will be sent order update data to our production webhook. Do not want to recreate it again. I just already created it. It's just very simple. Card creation, JSON. You need to find here order update. Here, format JSON. It's fine. Fill up the URL and push the button save. All the steps already explained in our knowledge base. As I said before, you could just copy and paste it very fast. It's not a big deal. And this is actually all you have to do from the Shopify side to set up this integration. Going to the BoomerangMe account, this is my agency account, agency level. I already created in advance 2 sub accounts for this webinar for Shopify and for Lightspeed. And I'm gonna log into Shopify sub account to show you the integration. Yes, currently you could set up this integration from your domain name, not from BoomerangMe, because again, we created those integration as a white label ones, and they are available to your clients in their settings integration section from their accounts. It means, for example, they can set up these integrations by themselves, and we could spread the data and just step-by-step instructions in the white label knowledge base as well. It's not a big deal. So I will disable and delete the previous integrations, and let's set up it from scratch. Shopify POS, and we are starting as usual from choosing the loyalty card template that should be created in advance and activated before. Coffee shop rewards program. Okay, it's fine. Shopify URL and access token. I already copied the access token, and I have to copy and paste my store URL. And my store URL I could find from my Shopify account. Online store. And the URLs. Copy and paste here. This is important that you need to fill out your URL address without HTTPS, starting from the main name. Push the button next, choose the location, how you plan to accrue your bonus points for what. You could proceed transactions for all the checks, all the transactions made on the Shopify site for some checks above the certain amount of dollars. For example, if your order value more than $100 or $10 or $50, we will proceed transaction only in that case. If less than this amount, we will skip this transaction on our side. And this is the very important, and I love this feature for certain SKUs, category or group. And we have two types of product created for this demo account, and we could proceed transactions only for the first product and skip all the transactions for the second one, which is amazing. It's very, very flexible in terms of the settings. You could customize and craft your loyalty program exactly like you want without any exclusions. And this is amazing. I love it so far. And also you could select card deliverability channels to deliver loyalty card. How it works: when someone proceed the transaction through the Shopify store, they will automatically enroll in your loyalty program. First, we will automatically create and enroll loyalty card for this particular loyalty member. And this loyalty card installation link will be delivered over the emails if you mark this checkbox, and over the text messages if you mark the second checkbox here. Push the button next, and that's it. Actually, it's like simply 5 steps. Moreover, for Shopify, it's just a 4 steps because we are skipping the allocation selection here, because when we're talking about Shopify, its online store is just basically only one location online store, right? We do not need to choose from here. And this is pretty much it. It's so simple as possible. We spent like less than 15 minutes while we're talking and explaining everything. Whenever you will do this integration second and third time, you could do it for 5 minutes, not more. And currently, BoomerangMe platform listening all the actions and all the transactions from the Shopify store. And whenever we will see the new transaction that matches our certain rules, we will automatically proceed the bonus points, rewards, and everything else on the loyalty card immediately, flawlessly, and with different loyalty mechanics, as I told you before. Right now, you can do stamps, you can do rewards, you can do cashback, and you can do cashback as well for mechanics. So that's actually it. Let me show you a couple of transactions. For example, guys, if you have any questions while I'm talking, just please put those questions in the chat. Amit will support me as usual, and we will answer them in the live mode. Let's get the maximum from this online live session, please. So, go into the orders, and we can create and proceed the next order here. Search some products. We can browse them actually. From popular, we set actually integration for this first product. Let's sell like 15 pieces of this product. Create a new customer, which is important here. Currently, we're creating this customer because we are doing this order from the backend. But when we're talking about the store side, when you go into the store, basically you do not need to create a customer. Customer will create their account by themselves. For example, we added 9 pieces from the front end of the website. Go to the checkout, and here customer can fill their details, choose the country. This is important here. Choose the person, fill out the personal data. Okay, okay, okay. And in my case, demo card for the transaction. Pay now. That's it. Thank you, Mike. Transaction successfully has been complete. And currently, if you're gonna go to the BoomerangMe site and go to the coffee shop reward program, you will see that transaction for this amount made successfully. transaction amount here, balance here, bonus points added. And as you can see, the source of this transaction is Shopify company. It's a name of the company that we created here in BoomerangMe site. And charging device type marketplace. This transaction made by marketplace. And as we open details, this is the identifier of transaction, which we could find on the Shopify site as well. Simple as possible. If you're gonna deliver loyalty cards to your customers in advance, you need to go to the settings, connect with your Twilio account or Mailgun account, or if you are high-level agency, you can use high-level as a transport for delivering not push, of course, send messages, text messages, and emails, of course. So that's actually it for the Shopify. As well as I said, 4 loyalty mechanics are available right now. The setup process actually took for 3 to 5 minutes, not more. You can proceed transactions flawlessly as online, as offline, and whenever people go to the offline store, businesses can use Shopify POS to proceed the transaction, do the same flow actually, and proceed bonus points for every purchase customers makes. And this integration is completely white labeled. It means you could set up it for your customers without any white label your brand leaks. It's amazing opportunity from my point of view. Amit, what do you think about it?
Great. You're getting it as a white label, you're getting it directly on the sub account side. I think it's perfect. It's actually very flawless as well. Very easy to do. That should be the whole point.
Yeah, for sure. And I'm gonna say it's something about 5 times faster than you do this integration using no-code platform like
Yeah.
Zapier, Make.com, Albato, or others. And moreover, whenever you do your integrations with no-code platforms, you have to think about some limitations. What's gonna be when transaction less than $50? What's gonna be when customer fill out the wrong phone number? What's gonna be you need to figure out and maintain all the not usual and non-standard cases in your head to make it works like you want. In this case, with the marketplace, we already built very strong and smart infrastructure that taking care about all useful or unuseful or not usual cases at the time. Everything is already done. All you have to do is just to create an application, actually give access to API and webhooks from
Yeah.
Shopify, and you can go without any problems. So this is all about Shopify. Uh, if you have any questions about that, again, highly recommend to take a look at our knowledge base located docs.boomerangme.cards and find Shopify POS. We have 2 articles currently in our knowledge base. First, Shopify for our native integration, which works only under our brand name. And the second one, Shopify POS, it's for the marketplace white label integration version. Deliver it by your request, guys. You ask it for the white label option, we delivered it for you. So, going next to the BoomerangMe account and let's go talk about Lightspeed integration. It's by popularity, I think, is the second one after the WooCommerce from our clients. So, let's open my Lightspeed account to show you the process how to create. Oh, we have a question from Mike, actually. Amit,
Yeah.
could you show it, please? Yeah. The customer gets an invite to install a cart on their phone, then BM sets the customer up once installed into the notifications loop. Mike, yes, you're right. Whenever customer actually sign up in the Shopify store, they provide their personal data, like email at least, right? Using those email, we can create the account and enroll this particular customer into the loyalty program and deliver loyalty card at least over the email to them. And from this time, this customer will receive all the data, all the statistics, all the updates, and your marketing materials over the push messages, of course. They are in the loop from this stage. Rewards are integrated. Sorry, Amit.
No problem.
Rewards are integrated into the Shopify account so customers can return and see or take advantage of the collected rewards. Look, it works a little bit separately from the Shopify. We cannot send the rewards data to the Shopify. It's like working the only in one site. It's a one-site integration with the marketplace because we just listen all the transaction, and all we can do is to redeem them manually. Whenever customer collects some number of bonus points or gets some reward, they can redeem it offline in the store, for example. The most popular case for us that we expect to see. Even if we're gonna offline, we can do it manually with this customer as well. In terms of automatical redemption, only one way we can use this integration, we can use our native integration, because native integration automatically generates the coupon codes, one-time use coupon codes to redeem in your cart with your order to get some discount. And this is why the native application, native integration has only one mechanic as a cashback. Okay? Again, from my perspective, this integration would works amazing for the hybrid businesses which has offline and online stores at the same time, to collect whenever customer buy and redeem in offline stores mostly. So only in person using the Shopify POS, mostly for that. You're right, Mike, mostly for that. That's absolutely right. So going to Lightspeed account, this is my demo account as well. You could sign up to test it out and check it out by yourself as well. It's free to use. And all we're gonna do to set up the integration, we go to the settings, personal tokens, and create the personal token for us. For example, go to cards integration without any expiration dates, generate personal token, copy this token, and go to the BoomerangMe site, settings, integrations, Lightspeed. I'm gonna delete the previous one and set up this integration from the scratch. Starting from loyalty card templates, select this one. Store name, access token. I prefer to fill out access token first. And the store name I could get from the URL of my Lightspeed account. My account named is boomerangme.retail.lightspeed.app. And all I need to copy from here is just BoomerangMe and fill out in the store name. That's it. We also skip the location choose step because again, whenever we're talking about online platforms like Lightspeed in this case, it works only with one location and doesn't make any sense to choose from here. Even for my location, my account created for one location only. We check this data over the API and we skip this step automatically to save your time and avoid some mistakes as well. So next step, we're gonna set up accrual rules. Again, we can set up for any checks, for checks above some certain number, and for certain SKUs or groups. And we created some test items in our catalog, but I'm gonna create for all the checks this integration, just for example, to make it simple. And as a last step, we're gonna choose some delivery channels, emails, or text messages. I'm gonna check them both. Congrats, this integration has been successfully created. So when we go to the cards section, go to the cards, we could see already customers enrolled that I tested before this live stream. And let's go to the Lightspeed and complete just one more step. We need to set up the webhook to send all the order data to BoomerangMe site. To do this, we're gonna write the webhook in the address line /setup/webhook, your URL /setup/webhook, and create the new webhooks. I'm sorry. And set up the new webhook. Just to make it clear for you guys, we have already created Lightspeed article in our knowledge base, and we listed all the things and all the steps that you need to go through just simply and step by step. You can follow these and you will get same results that I have today currently, as well as the production webhook you could find here. I already done this job and I already have this site update type, sale update type, sending to this URL with our white labeled API address, digitalwallet.cards. And this webhook is currently enabled. I do not need to do nothing here. I'm just gonna to sell section and I'm gonna proceed the new transaction. For example, let's create account for Amit. BIZ. And mobile number, I'm gonna use the generic one. Okay. And opting this customer to receiving marketing and promotional emails and text messages, which is important because what we do right now, we currently enrolling this customer into our loyalty program. It makes sense to get this consistent answer here. So customer has been added successfully to this order. Let's add some items to the order as well. Okay, my card currently created for $5 to $9 and looks good. I can, oh, some of items out of stock. I have to delete them first. And currently I can push the button pay and receive payment by the cash, for example. Payment successfully received. We can print receipt here, complete the sale. I do not want to print nothing here, which is fine. And when we got back to the BoomerangMe site, we could see that currently we have total 2 customers instead of 1. And we have created the new customer here, right? We see the transaction first, and we see the bonus points earned for the loyalty card. And also we logged 1 visit for this person into the store because we assume that this person made the visit to make the purchase. Again, this transaction made by Lightspeed company and by the marketplace type. And in details, we also can see the transaction ID. To find this transaction, to verify something in the future, you will be able to do so. This is so simple, as you can see as well. And from my perspective, Lightspeed integration from the marketplace side, it's almost 2 times faster than the Shopify integration itself. It's so fast and so simple and easy to use. And whenever you connect your delivery channels, like for example, Twilio for text messages, Mailgun for emails, or Go High Level to send text messages or emails as well, your customer, whenever they add to the loyalty program, they will automatically receive your cart installation link immediately and start collecting some bonus points, rewards, and grow their loyalty to the brand. This is how it works. And yes, I mean, thank you for highlighting the question. Hi, guys. Does the Lightspeed integration work with Lightspeed U-Series POS for restaurant? Yes, Luis. We work with all the versions of Lightspeed because they have pretty much similar API. I'm going to say the same API. And you can set up it for any POS for sure. So good. Good. If you have any questions, please answer. If you don't, I
I
just want
think,
to remind you, about our upcoming
yeah.
workshop next week.
I think we have been receiving a lot of requests for Lightspeed, for Shopify, so many things. But when it comes we want some questions as well from you guys.
Moreover, currently we dramatically changed everything in terms of the product on the backend side. And currently we can deliver new integrations not over 2 months, but over 2 weeks. And they all will be white labeled ones that will save your white label brand name without any brand leaks, guaranteed, which is amazing. Guys, it's a good time. It's an amazing time, amazing opportunity to create list of your favorite integrations and create your feature request and put it in our community for voting to collect some votes, and we will deliver the high voted integrations first into the new marketplace. As well as I told you previously, we will open the doors for the developers to create their own integration for our marketplace very, very soon. Right now, we're still working on it, on this opportunity, and I hope it will be happening by the end of this year or very early the next year. You will be able to do your own integration, very own integration, and place it in our marketplace, which is amazing. Does the referral mechanic work with Shopify and Lightspeed? Yes, of course. Mike, the good thing about those integrations is that we do all the loyalty mathematics, all the logic on our side. We do not rely on their native loyalty mechanics. We can do everything that BoomerangMe can do right now, as well as referral mechanics, as well as feedback collection request, as well as RFM segmentation, as well as the push automation. Everything we can do, we can do. But just for 4 loyalty mechanic. In the future, guys, I'm gonna say we want to add more loyalty mechanics. Currently, we have 8, and sometime we will add all the 8 mechanics to the marketplace and give you access to them to allow you create integration with any loyalty mechanic that we have. This is our plan. BJ asking, what about O series Lightspeed? Again, all the series Lightspeed has pretty much the same API. It means product works with them all. You could set up it by your own or ask our support team to support you to make this setting done for you. I would appreciate hearing more about the way we can price it, as I've seen several different podcasters showing different prices. Can you explain where we can go with this? Also, speak to James regarding this, as I think this niche would be a great match for this product. Valerie, first of all, you absolutely 100% right in terms of gyms, because we have membership mechanic, which is uh, quite a bit not loyalty. It's a SaaS for local businesses, basically, where they can
Yeah,
sign up for the subscriptions their customers and get guaranteed payment every day, week, month, 3 months, year, and so on from their customer base, which is amazing for local businesses. And in terms of the pricing, answering your direct question, I'm gonna say that the average price for that product is something about from 3 to 500 a month. It depends on how you will structure your offer, because of if you're gonna sell it only as a product, only as a subscription to the platform, the fair price is something in between 200 and 300 bucks a month. But majority of our agencies are offering these products with the services, with their value added services like product setup, like support, like onboarding, like ongoing improvements, reporting, and everything else, which actually could be priced at like 3, 4, 500s as well. It means the fair price is something about $500, because we see it as an average over our agencies. And I think it's a fair price, because it's still no brainer for local businesses to pay this amount of money to get their customers back. And the most important thing, that with the loyalty program with rewards, you could actually get this money back to the local businesses as a return on investments even during the first month, because they do not need to invest in acquisition. In this case, they can get more money and more revenue from their current foot traffic without additional payments. Can you imagine just investing 500 bucks to get 30% more revenue from they already have? from their existing customer base. That's it. That's simply it. Mike asking, I would like to learn more about UTM reports, like having a staff competition for selling gifts, cards, or loyalty members. Mike, I love this question. Thank you so much. If you're already our paid client, and I guess could you please answer, are you or not? We are going to talk about it on our Q&A sessions in our paid closed community that we launched a couple of weeks ago. It's not like a dark magic, I'm gonna say, but it's a very detailed and very deep question that we're gonna discuss for a long time, understand all the features and stuff. We're gonna talk about that inside our closest community. And guys, currently we have this paid private community for only our paid clients. And whenever you subscribe on BoomerangMe plan, you will get access to this community where we two times a week on Tuesdays, on Fridays, we are talking about any deep topics, understanding all the loyalty strategies, best practices, sharing cases from our existing clients and agencies, and actually cover these kind of questions that Mike already asked. Yes, Mike, just welcome to Q&A sessions, and we will go through your question very deeply and spend as many time as we need to answer this question. Yeah. I just want to say that it's just a bit out of topic of this webinar. But welcome to ask this question on our Q&A session. Okay, so sounds like we discussed everything, guys. Just want to remind you again that next week we're going to start our second workshop where we're going to talk about how to get first-time clients for your white label agency using AI tools and Richie particularly with the new amazing update for the Richie. And you will be able to understand step-by-step strategy, how we do so, how our very successful agency do so, and actually just copy their strategies and implement for your agency. You do not need to reinvent the wheel anymore. We already passed this. We already forget about this time. Currently, we are living in AI era, and all we need to do is just copy the best practice and implement for your business. That's actually it. And we will gonna talk about this all 3 days of our upcoming workshop. Welcome to join. Last question I see. Yeah, I saw the glory of food integration. I think I missed the webinar about it. We kind of like published it without the
We
webinar.
never did a
It's
webinar on this. Yeah.
yes. We delivered this integration by our paid client request. And yes, I mean, thank you for sharing the information. You could find more information about how to set up it on our knowledge base as well. And last question, and we will go on franchise plan for each individual member of for instance, and Chamber of Commerce. Can you input data for each customer separately so they don't get mixed up? The good question for our Q&A session, Mike, again. But I'm going to say that, yes, you can input all the data separately, but to understand how to do it, it's a good question for Q&A session. We can walk you through the process and show you how to do so. Okay? See you in Q&A. It's what I expected to see as a comment from you, Mike. Thank you so much for understanding and for joining as well. Guys, thank you so much for joining us today. Hope to see more people next week on our workshop because we are doing our best to prepare the most actionable materials that whenever we created for you guys. Join us and let's stay in touch. Chat you soon. Thank you.